And we're here with the first match, game one of the day here, Dacoops versus Darth. And how are you feeling about this match, Mr. Freeze?
Let's have a good, clean game.
Well, these players have played many times in the past, but specifically in the league, they have played before, and that match went 2-0 in Darth's favor in rounds. So, and based off predictions as well, it looks like Darth is the favorite here for winning, but I think Dacoops has a chance. I think he will at least pull one round off of Darth here, and we can see him already winning the first loop on point with very low HP left. So there will be a match here, but Darth is the clear favorite pick in this first game.
And even looking at different leagues here, Darth has been just completely destroying Dacoops as well. So it's really up to Dacoops to see what new strategies, what new practice skill set he's able to bring in. He's going to go on the attack on loop number 2, but he's going to get desynced both clone 1 and clone 2 as Darth is able to get 2 clones on top of the point.
I think if Dacoops really wants to pull this out against Darth, he needs to have his aim on point, and he just needs to execute extremely well here because Darth is very good.
We see Darth, he's going to go on the offensive, take down Dacoops at clone 3. Dacoops is going to wait out a little bit before he picks up the health pack, and so is Darth. He's going to pick up the health pack with 3 seconds left on the clock. He's able to take down that clone 3, and with clone 2 finishing the job, that's going to be the first point going in favor of Darth.
Now, the thing we always see from Darth is he really likes to just play standard Quantum League. He'll play very safe with his first, coming up the middle barriers, keeping him out of line of fire. Play 1 health pack with his 2 and another health pack with his 3. He does this all the time. In fact, he rarely switches it up. So Dacoops knows what is coming. He needs to do something to counter that.
We'll see if a counter does come into play here. It looks like Dacoops is going to... You know, usually he plays for the 2 barrier strat. We're seeing more of a kind of like a up on the hill and pick up the health pack for loop number 1. I've actually never seen Dacoops do that, especially not on streams, not in any tournaments. It's crazy how he's changing up his strategy just to adapt to Darth here.
Now, Dacoops did hint at a new strategy that he was going to pull out in this tournament, so this might be what we're seeing here. Interesting how it's going to play out. I'm not sure what he is planning yet.
Ooh, the damage that he does to Darth here, even after Darth picked up that health pack. He's brought down super low, might be able to finish the job. He's going to opt for focusing onto that clone 1. He knows that he can opt for focusing clone 2 at a later point. But right now, only Darth's clone 2 able to make it on top of the point.
So Dacoops is 3 here, needs to take out Darth's 2, and it's interesting to see Dacoops take this up health pack, go all the way to the ramp. Let's see how this plays out.
How it's playing out right now is Dacoops is getting brought down very low. Darth's not even taking a single bit of damage. Dacoops' clone 1 getting brought down super low as well, but he comes in on the high ground. Dacoops and clone 3 gonna get desynced here. Clone 2 as well, and there goes the clone 1. That's another point for Darth.
Now, that said, even though Darth did win this round, Dacoops actually got really close to killing him. He took Darth really low down on his 3, the 2 3s versus each other here in a moment. Darth picks up that health pack, both of them do, and then Darth gets a couple of really good shots on Dacoops as he jumps on. So if Dacoops had landed some hits there, he could have easily come away with that round.
That's super close. I mean, both these players, I'm pretty sure they're both warmed up to the max here. You know, we saw Dacoops streaming earlier today playing his games, and, you know, it looks like this new strat, it does well. He just has to kind of find some way to better capitalize on certain things, don't you think?
I think really what it came down to, at least for the last round, was just aim. Dacoops just probably missed a couple of shots. I was not in first person, I was in third person for it, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Darth did some big damage to him before Dacoops. Dacoops actually didn't get any damage onto Darth's 3 after he resynced with that health pack, so that's how close it is.
And something as small as aim can be a huge difference in this game. And you can see Darth already taking down Dacoops loop number 2, taking both clones away and getting both of his clones on top. This is going to be really difficult for Dacoops to come back from.
Dacoops has a lot to do here, and as we saw, Darth's 2 actually pushed Dacoops' 2 as he ran up to barrier. It looks like Darth was doing a little bit of a counter to what Dacoops is trying.
Wow, okay, Dacoops getting desynced right off the bat here. Clone number 3, he has to pick the health pack. He gets brought down super low as well. He's about half health. Meanwhile, Darth is over at 85. They're going to make their rush on top of the point. Dacoops shot coming in. That's going to be the point in game for Darth.
This round was probably even closer than the second one. Even though Darth has won all 3 rounds for this first match, Dacoops, he jumps on point. Right here, in just a moment, we'll see he uses Darth's 1 as a body shield, as a meat shield, and it does really, really well. In fact, he almost kills Darth's 2, and if he had done that, it would have pushed an OT with Darth's 3 on point. Or
That
not
being
quite on
said,
point, but he would have been in the middle, and that would have not been a very good place for Darth to be. So, really close first match. Darth did come out with the win there, but that round score doesn't quite do justice to what just happened.
well, that being said, we'll be right back as we get the next game set up for you.
Here we go.
Darth versus Dacoops, game number 2. First match of the day. We're going to go head right into the action here. And Mr. Freeze, based on what happened last match, what do you think is going to happen this match here? Looks like Dacoops is changing his strategy up again.
Yeah, he's playing mid this time. He's not going for that health pack. He might be trying for a standard play, and it looks like he is on point here, loop 1, with much more health than he was before. His previous strategy there, when he was grabbing that health pack and then moving to the right side on ramp, I think he was trying to keep his 1 and cover on ramp, but then also push from the same side, allowing him to play that other health pack. It didn't quite work out for him as well as I think he hoped. But it looks like he is playing more standard now, so we'll see how that changes things.
Right between the eyes.
Now, the standard play, do you think that might be something Darth is a little bit too used to? Because typically when these guys scrim against each other or play in tournaments, Dacoops usually runs the strategy.
For standard, Darth usually, that's his go-to. That's what he usually runs.
Let's see here, final loop. Dacoops able to desync that clone 2. He spots out Darth's clone 3. Might be able to take him down. No, it's going to be him that gets taken down instead. Darth gonna try to make his way onto the point, and it looks like only he is on top of the point, so he's going to get the first point of the game.
Now, Darth 3 here, he takes that health pack and he pushes Dacoops. Dacoops' 3 was focused on Darth's 2, which is what he needs to do in these situations to try and get the advantage. But as he jumps on the point, I don't think he saw Darth. I don't think he had enough time to recognize that Darth was on his side. He was attacking Dacoops' 1, and he gets blasted from the side. Darth just takes it. Good push there by Darth.
I think it was. It was turnaround play. You know what? It is also really fun to watch the ragdoll physics that when the players come in and die, and their bodies just go flying somewhere or off the map.
I think that is one of the best parts of Quantum League. I
Yeah,
agree.
I think so too. It's so satisfying, especially when someone pulls out like a GL and then they're just flying into the crowd, flying with all the JPs in the crowd.
Round 2 here, Darth is playing standard again. It looks like Dacoops, he went ramp with his 1. He's grabbed this health pack a little bit early. He's pre-firing the last health pack that Darth has. And jumping on point, Dacoops focuses Darth's 1. He gets the kill. That's going to save his 1. But now he needs to focus on Darth's 2 with his 3rd. Dacoops is still a little bit of a disadvantage. Darth has the foot forward here with his 2 on point.
Darth is gonna make his push. He spots out Dacoops' clone 3. They're both gonna play defensively around the health packs here. Oh, he spots that clone 2 and takes him down. That clone 1 for Darth should still be alive, but it looks like Dacoops has a lot of work cut out for him here. Both players are gonna make their push on top of the point, and Dacoops gonna get desynced again, and that's 1 clone on top of the point for Darth and a 2nd point coming in. It's not looking so good for Dacoops.
Darth did take the 2nd round. Dacoops' 3 makes a good push here. I thought he was actually going to get it. He pushes that 2 to get the damage on him, gets him down super low, doesn't quite kill him, unfortunately. He needed that kill. If he had gotten that kill, his 2 would have been on point. He would have had more pressure on Dacoops' 3. Dacoops' 3 is almost dead as well. So Dacoops, again, gets really close to taking this round from Darth, but Darth locks him out.
Now the action
First loop here.
still not over yet. You can see Dacoops he's trying to change the play up again, but this time he's gonna get desynced as he falls his way down to death. Darth coming in, strong loop number 1.
I think the most threatening thing about Darth here is his aim.
Aim,
Just the
yeah.
way that he can kill you within milliseconds. So, and Darth is so familiar with the standard strategy that he always runs that it just makes him completely deadly with it. Even though he doesn't run really any other strategies, if he ran other strategies, he may be at a little bit of disadvantage. He's so good at this default SMG that it's a force to be reckoned with. And as we can see here, his 2 half health on point. Dacoops again for this 3rd loop has to take out that 2. He has to do enough damage to it to get the kill to save his 2 and hopefully turn the tables on this 3rd loop.
Final loop. This could be the last point of the game. You see Darth getting spotted up by Dacoops' clone 3, but he's going to focus his sights on effort on that clone 2. However, his clone 2 does get taken down. There goes Dacoops' clone 2. Now he's going to make his way onto the point. He has to take down Dacoops' clone 3, but no, this is going to be the first point for Dacoops in the match.
And so, like I was just saying, Dacoops did a good job. He killed Darth's 2. Darth played aggressive with the 3, jumping up onto this railing, trying to take out Dacoops' 2. But because he didn't get the kill, and Dacoops got the kill on Darth's 2, Dacoops suddenly had the advantage with his 3 clones on point, and he was able to get that last kill on Darth's 3 and solidify this round. He takes the round off of Darth.
Now it almost seems like with the change in strategy in the first game match, or the first game, Dacoops, the first strategy he ran going up on the hill and then picking up the health pack after, it didn't seem to work out for him as well. Do you think it's working just a lot better this time around?
Well, interestingly, this time around, he is going and playing ramp, but he's not taking health back like he did the first time. So he's giving himself more time to get to ramp and therefore giving himself more cover with his 1. That may be helping. But as we saw here, Darth is actually changing it up. He's now playing ramp.
Ooh, and these players they adapt so quickly. It's crazy how they see
really do.
one strat come in and then all of a sudden their whole gameplay changes.
What a paradox!
Darth's 2 played right ramp here, but it's looked like he wasn't focused on Darth's 1. He completely ignored him and went for the 2, but Darth's 2 won out that gunfight. So Dacoops, again, is at a pretty big disadvantage here. He has to put down a lot of damage on all 3 of Darth's clones.
Final loop. Darth 3 getting chipped down a little bit by some either pre-fire or Dacoops clone 3, but damn, Dacoops getting destroyed right off the bat. He has to pick up the health pack here. He's still taking tons of damage. 2 seconds left, and he's got little to no health. Darth decides to focus his efforts onto the clone on top of the point, but not able to finish it here. We're gonna go into overtime with clone 1 for Dacoops on top of the point and clone 3 for Darth on top of the
Now,
point.
I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but Dacoops' clones just both survived on point.
No,
So it looks like he put some extra damage down that he needed to put down.
Now, if we were spectating Darth, it looks like Darth was focusing too much on that clone 3, but then he realized all of a sudden that clone 1 and clone 2 for Dacoops were on top of the point, and all of his clones were gone. And I think it was
I believe Dacoops' 3 took out Darth's 2.
Yeah, Darth's 2. So only Darth's 3 was on top of the point. And that's scary. I think there's only 1 or 2 health packs left.
There are health packs left in OT, which is actually not common, especially in Premier Tier here. Second loop, Dacoops and Darth are both on point. Dacoops is going to win this gunfight. He has 2 clones on for the advantage, but Darth has a health pack, and that is an advantage you can't ignore.
We'll see how that health pack advantage is going to play out. There is 1 health pack on each side. So we'll see. Dacoops was able to rush to pick up the other one here, but Darth's going to rush. No, he's going to go and try to challenge and try to contest Dacoops number 3 and forcing that clone 1 away from the game. Definitely a great advantage that he is pressing here, but if he gets taken down now, this could be the loss of point. Darth is going to push now and try to take down Dacoops, but instead he's going to be the one that gets taken down, and Dacoops is going to get his second point.
Dacoops is turning around here, and interestingly, we saw both these 3s racing for this health pack. Darth could have made it there, but he actually feigned the slide and waited for Dacoops to take it. And doing that was actually a good play. He got Dacoops down to half health after he took the health pack, and he still had a health pack behind him to jump back onto. And he used that really well, but Dacoops, it looks like, just kind of out-aimed Darth uncharacteristically here, leaving him with 3 or 2 clones on point. Good play by Darth, but didn't quite pan out for him. And it's now tied in the second game.
And this could honestly go either way. I mean, we see Dacoops and Darth they've been playing different games. Dacoops has been changing its strategy so often, and Darth has been adapting as well. So usually you'd think that if someone's in a reactive state that they're at a huge disadvantage, but it doesn't seem to be the case, right?
Sometimes if you change up the strategy, that even though you're reacting to someone else's strategy, it turns the tables into your favor if they aren't expecting it, especially.
Darth's aggressive player, pretty on point too.
Yeah, both these players are playing ramp here. Looks like I don't know which 2 is going to win this out. Dacoops barely does. He has very little HP. It looks like it's pre-fired a little bit by one of the 1 clones.
Oh no, James. The gun jams. Unfortunately, every once in a while, some of these players might get a gun jam. Definitely a little bit of irritation here, but right now, Dacoops is going to press his advantage that he got from the last round into loop number 3, but no, he's going to get desynced. He's forced to pick up the health pack, but he's going to save it a little bit here, wait for Darth, and Darth picks up the health pack as well, so both players are going to reset. Darth has to take down those clones, and so does Dacoops. Dacoops are going to get desynced here. No, that's going to be an advantage for Dacoops, isn't it?
It is. Surprised. If Darth had gotten on point, he would have won this game, but he couldn't barely get it. So this is actually a great position for Dacoops to be in. Darth's 3 is pretty high HP, so it's not super detrimental, but Dacoops, well, both of them actually have a health pack up, so this will be interesting. I think Dacoops has a slight advantage here with just the position that Darth's 3 is being left in.
Now, I wonder if Darth did that because maybe by instinct, kill the player, you might win the game, or maybe he had a different plan in mind. How many health packs are on the map? I see 1 on each side here.
1 on each side, yes. And I think Darth was just a little bit slow. We saw Dacoops stall him a little bit on that health pack. I think it was just a little bit of a mistake there from Darth. He just couldn't quite get on point there. I don't think he meant to be off a point in that situation.
Last shot gonna come in.
I thought Dacoops was going to, Dacoops was going to die there really quickly, but Darth's 2 barely survives.
We see Darth. He was able to take down that clone 3. He's probably low on ammo. Now, which health pack is he going to run towards? It looks like he's going to run towards Dacoops' health pack here. He's going to press his advantage and be more on the aggressive side. He takes on that clone 3, but Dacoops immediately realizes there's another health pack on the other side of the map. 5 seconds left on the clock. 3. We don't know what's going to happen next. And now Darth is going to be able to desync Dacoops, and that's going to be GG.
Darth push right here is what decides this final round. He goes super aggressive, steals this health pack with his 3, which he had a little bit of a advantage here. But because he kills Dacoops' 3, and now he's behind both the 1 and the 2 of Dacoops' clones, he's able to easily take those out. Both of Darth's 1 and 2 are full HP. Dacoops' 3 is half HP. Really an unwinnable situation by from Dacoops there, with just that advantage that Darth gets with stealing that health pack. Great plays by Darth. Dacoops almost won out against that round, getting 2 rounds off of Darth, and this is a best of 5, so we have at least 1 more game to play.
Well, that being said, we'll be right back as we get the next game set up for you. Back here with game number 3, potentially the last match or last game of the match. Could go in favor of Darth, could go in favor of Dacoops. Now guys, if you want to cheer for who you think might win, make sure to put that in chat. Hashtag Darth or hashtag Dacoops. But in the meantime, Mr. Freeze, how do you think this game might play out? Do you think it might go in favor of Dacoops this time? Did I lose Mr. Freeze?
Oh, I'm on technical difficulties. I was muted for a moment. It could go either way. Dacoops, it looked like Darth was going to sweep Dacoops there, but then Dacoops it seemed like nowhere, although all the rounds have been extremely close up till then, pulls 2 rounds against Darth, and he was close to getting that 3rd, so Dacoops could certainly take a game off of Darth here.
And it could be. I mean, in the first game, we saw that Darth went 3-0, but in the next game, it was 3-2. Meaning maybe Dacoops just needs a little bit more of a warm-up, or he's just ramping into the action. Right now, Darth's going to focus down and take down Dacoops' clone twice. Oh no, he took it down once. Dacoops has to rush towards that health pack here, but I don't think he'll make it in time. Darth already with 3 clones on top of the point and not able to clear it, so it's going to be the first point for Darth.
It looks like that was a 0-second kill on point here. Dacoop does a good job of rushing Darth. His health packs. Darth tries to jump down and grab the health pack before he gets it, but he has very low HP. Dacoop was so close to barely pulling this off. He gets the kill on Darts too at the last millisecond as the round decided. That is the absolute last moment that you can possibly get a kill, and unfortunately, in those instances, it does still go to the player who was on point. So that is going to be Darth's round.
I guess ultimately speaking, Darth was able to play that last round a little bit better. Just because Dacoops was nowhere near the point as well. I mean, if he was, I guess he would have got the point.
Dacoops, when he rushed that pack on Darth, if he had gotten that kill on Darth, he would have been in a much better position, even though his health pack was still up.
Yeah, and that was really his only option. I mean, it was already desynced. He wanted to come back and at least try to get some sort of overtime or win, extend the game in any way, but it looked like it went in his favor.
Loop 2 here, both of Darth's clones are on point with a significant amount of HP. Dacoops and Darth 2 played ramp. And the third loop here is underway.
Let's see Darth here coming on the ramp again. He is going to use that high ground to get advantage onto spotting out all of Dacoops' clones. He does get desynced here, but with the health pack, he comes right back into the action. Dacoops' clone 1 and clone 2 are taken down, so it comes to this clone 3. But clone 3 able to finish the job, but he's not able to kill Darth's clone 2. So we're going into overtime.
Good kill there by Dacoops' 3, but his Darth 2 is still on, so of course overtime. Dacoops isn't in a great position with his 3 on point. Both these ones are playing pretty safe now.
Very, very safe. The barrel is going to destroy him here, but definitely easy play to counter, am I right?
Yeah, Dacoops can blow up that barrel early, which will prevent the explosion from killing his 1, leaving his 1 hopefully alive on point if it doesn't take more damage from elsewhere in these following loops.
I just love how the camera just, when you respawn on overtime, you can still see like bodies and guns flying everywhere. As all the mess happens in the center point. I like these little things that the developers add. It's so fun to watch and pick up on.
The rewind feature as well is actually pretty important for gameplay because it lets players get a quick glimpse of what happened and maybe review so that way they know for the coming loop if they missed something.
Especially when there's like grenade launcher shots in the middle and you don't exactly remember where. We see Dacoops already on top of center point. Gonna spot out that clone 1 and take clone 2 down instead. He doesn't know exactly what clone 3 has a rough idea, but no, he's gonna get chunked down quite low. He's half health. Meanwhile, Darth is full HP, might be able to take down Dacoops, and the last shot could come in, but he's gotta make his way on top of the point. The shot, no! He was not able to. Darth. He was super close from getting on top of the point, but no, it's gonna go in favor of Dacoops instead. I'm just throwing for content.
Oh man. So Dacoops here, he had a health pack on his 3, which was a good advantage. But when he took that, Darth was already up, had the high ground on him, got some good shots down. Dacoops barely missing the last shot, but it didn't matter because Darth is a hair away from the point. Dacoops takes that round. Really close again. And that's the second time that Darth is just barely off point there. Another very, very small mistake, but one that nonetheless loses him the round. Unfortunate here.
Ooh, Darth gonna be able to desync Dacoops loop number 1. Get that small bit of advantage. See how that plays out loop number 2. You know what? I want to see some players run invisibility strats. I think it'd be interesting to see in a tournament, but the only thing is I don't think the invisibility strat is at like top tier at the moment.
It really isn't because it kind of sacrifices your. I mean, it can be used well, but it's also kind of counterable. Just taking out that barrel early reveals them. For example.
See how they play out here. Dacoops gonna get chunked down a little bit here. Might get desynced. No, Darth is forced to reload here. Not enough bullets in the cartridge. But Dacoops does get desynced here, brings the health pack right back up. Both players on a deadlock battle, but Darth is going to focus his sights onto the clone 1 and 2, but not able to clear it. He's going to get desynced, and that's going to be the point for Dacoops.
Good shots by Dacoops. Dacoops plays his health pack, even though he gets ticked down low by Darth. He has a health pack to fall back into. Darth takes too much time, decides not to go for that health pack. And we see Dacoops, he knows he has the advantage with his clones. He stays back into cover and just shoots Darth as he jumps onto point, letting his one capture for him. Great play by Dacoops, and he is now ahead of Darth on this game in rounds.
I'm actually laughing so hard of the Coops with the BM, using JP strat, not getting on point. And for those of you who don't know, every once in a while, JP will run a strat where he actually considers it better to not get on point, but sometimes it doesn't work out so well.
It really just depends on what position your previous clones are in, because if both your clones are live pushing point, it can be better just to bait out the opponent's 3, be behind cover and stay alive, waste their time so they can't put damage on your previous lives.
And sometimes it even works out better in the overtime. You'd be in a better position to shoot. Ooh, that clone 2 getting laser beamed to the face. The Coops looks like he's getting on point, literally, metaphorically, physically, figuratively, whatever itively you got there.
Now we see here, Darth has fallen back to his default SMG strat, but it looks like Dacoops has the upper hand here.
The upper hand may not stay in favor for long, as Darth is able to take down Dacoops' clone 3. He's forced to pick up the health pack here. Darth's getting back into the action, still taking down that clone 2. Might be able to take down clone 3 again. Yes, he does. And now it's up to taking down the clone 3. He's able to do that. That's going to be the second point for Darth.
Tied up again in rounds. Darth did a good job when he takes his health pack with his 3. He takes out Dacoops' 2 almost immediately after he takes that health pack. And that just gives him a favorable position with his 1 on point. Because Dacoops' 3 loses that gunfight, this is Darth's round. Close games, close rounds. 2-2 in rounds now. It's coming down to the final matchup. And Darth just needs to win this last round to take this this entire game and move on to semis.
If it's able to take these games, if both players are going to contest on top of the point, it's going to be Darth, the one that laser beams the Coops in the face and gets on top of the point loop number 1.
Now Darth's 1 gets out of that gunfight without a single hit of damage, but his 1 is also on the middle without cover for a while, so that 1 could die in the future.
Not a whole lot of different strategy or plays coming in. We see both players going to contest near the point. Dacoops is able to come out strong this game, and that just shows how these time paradoxes can easily sway in different ways as the game progresses.
As we see here with that 1 of Darth out in the open, Dacoops' 2 is able to take advantage of that and take him out. Now Dacoops has 2 almost full clone HPs, full HP clones on point.
Dacoops gonna press an aggressive strategy, try to take down Darth, and he does. Darth's forced to pick up the health pack with 3 seconds left in the clock. Dacoops is gonna compete with 63 HP. Not gonna work out in his favor though. It's gonna be an overtime. No, it's gonna be the point and game again for Darth, and that's it, isn't it?
Dacoops, that is, but Dacoops is so close. He plays aggressive here, gets an early kill on Darth, but he runs for his health pack. I think he would have been better if he had focused on that health pack, try to get some damage down on Darth as he jumped out before going for the health pack, but it's so hard to do that in gameplay with so little time left. And even if he had did that, if he had lost the gunfight, he may not have been able to get to his health pack just because of time constraints. So well played by Darth. I think that final round came down to just the damage, the shootout skills of both players, and Darth's going to walk away with the win overall, 3-2.
And with Darth moving into the semifinals, we're going to take a short break as the rest of the games play out, and we'll be back with Darth versus whoever progresses onto the next round. But stay tuned and enjoy some of these sweet, sweet tunes.